Okay. So I just wanted to say thank you for coming in today and having a chat to me about your treatments and how you've been going. So the first question I wanted to ask you was, why did you choose the clinic in the first place?
Well, I was looking online for places. I was looking for PPR. I was interested in that approach to skin repair because I'd tried so many other approaches that hadn't worked, and I felt that was a more natural approach. And so I came up with your name, and after talking to you, you just made, realising that you look at skin comprehensively as holistically, I realised that was what I was looking for too.
So if you don't mind me asking, Carolyn, and I'm sorry I didn't introduce you at the beginning, but what other things have you tried that have let you down or that haven't met your expectation?
Most things, because I have very dehydrated skin, sun damage, many years of long distance running in the sun and sunbaking, and possibly poor diet and stress, the whole
Yeah.
There was a lot of premature aging that I was unhappy with.
Yeah.
So I've tried all the things that say they deal with aging. I've tried the IPL to try and remove all the sunspots and the pigmentation that I've acquired, and I didn't get any results at all. I did lose some pigmentation, but it just came back, and very little at that. I tried. I have had a little bit of resurfacing, laser resurfacing, in just some areas, and I got pigmentation straight away, and it didn't improve really.
Yeah. So we've
tried dermabrasion, and that made my skin 100 times worse. So I've tried so many things like that, and I just thought, look, nothing seems to work for me. Clearly, it's a deeper rooted problem than that. And talking to you made me realise this is the way I wanted to go. I actually felt that since my skin was unresponsive, there was a reason for it, and I wanted to understand why.
Okay. And so we've kind of already gone through why you would choose a clinic. So what would you say your first impression was?
Well, I was interested with what you were saying and suggesting, and my first impression was, I felt like I might be on the right path. It looked good, it felt good for me.
Great. And so we've kind of already covered the question that I was going to ask you, which was the natural functional, why did you choose a more natural functional approach?
Yeah.
So how did you, let's go on to the next one and discuss how did you find your treatments?
Well, the treatments were great, obviously. And because you pointed out, the areas that needed improving in my diet from my bloods that you looked at, where my weaknesses were, where I was deficient, how I could improve things. I was working on that, feeling better generally, and the treatments, my skin responded to straight away. Now I think the treatments my skin would have responded to without the diet, because they were just so rich with vitamins, and that my skin just needed that.
Yeah.
But I felt like they were just fantastic. I loved it. They felt great.
And the program itself then, how was that for you? Was it easy for you to follow? Did you?
Yes, very easy for me to follow. It made sense, and so therefore it was easy for me to follow. And I could see the improvement, and not only I could see the improvement, my family could see the improvement, and friends.
Yeah.
I was getting comments all the time.
And so what would you say to anyone who's thinking about taking a more natural, functional approach to sun damage and aging? What advice would you have for them?
Well, straight up, that you need to have a holistic approach. It's inside and outside, and vitamins are a huge part. The products that you sell are perfect. They feed my skin more than any of the more expensive things that I've tried, because they're so rich in natural vitamins. So I would advise them to go that way. Yeah, for effectiveness, yeah.
Great. Well, thank you very much for your time, and I appreciate your comments.